What's up, dudes? Get pumped. We got a cool mod to put on today on the Forester. It's a mod that I've had on my Amazon wish list for quite a while, but I finally decided I was ordering stuff to do the oil change or getting like a filter, and I got a little Fumoto oil drain valve and stuff, and I figured, you know what? F it, I'm gonna put it on and go ahead and order it and just put it on before winter starts and get a cool mod going. Anyway, it's a roof cargo basket. So it's one of those like metal cage basket things that fits on the roof rack. I think they look cool, plus they kind of like give you a lot more cargo space. You can put stuff on the roof and not have to worry about it sitting on the paint. Instead it sits in this little basket, you know, whatever, Christmas trees or luggage or etc. Just makes the roof a little bit more useful. Yeah, so I'll show it to you here in a sec. I got to move the STI out of the garage to get some space to put it together. But yeah, it was pretty cheap. I think it was like $120. Got it on Amazon. Link will be in the description below. I'll give you the specs on it here in a second. But yeah, Forester cargo cage, roof cage, not the box that you put like golf clubs and stuff in, but the actual like more like off-roader style looking cage. Sound good? Let's do it. All right, so this is the box that it came in from Amazon. The actual manufacturer box was inside of that. This is the Rola 59504. This guy here, 59504 Vertex cargo basket. So one of the things I liked about it is it's pretty sturdy, but it's a little bit lower profile. I don't know if you can kind of see this picture here. A little bit lower profile. It's not quite as like deep and super baskety as some of like the Yakima and some of the other brands. It does come with a little wind deflector thing for the front. I think you can put the sticker on or not. It says weighs only 38 pounds, but this box is freaking heavy as crap. So I don't know, the 38 pounds, unless there's like tons of other heavy things in here, it sounds a little suspect to me. Anyway, sporty construction, that's kind of what I meant by like a little bit lower profile. It's black powder coated, so it should last a while. Yeah, but it comes with hardware, mounts on your roof rails. Something important to note is if you have a Forester and you want to do this, you will need the crossbars. These will be installed already on your car from the factory, but you will need the crossbars. I did a video on installing these crossbars. They're pretty cheap, but you will need those to make this work. So let's open this up, see how easy it is to put together. It's supposed to be pretty simple. I think they basically just slide together and then see how it fits on the roof. Alrighty, here's all the pieces. We got front and back piece. We got this cute little wind deflector here, and then we got a box of parts. So this thing says it only weighs 38 pounds, right? I checked the shipping weight that's like actually printed on the box. That thing says 57 pounds. So I find it hard to believe that there is 20 pounds worth of cardboard and packing material. So 38 pounds might be, maybe that's like just the cage and not including all like the shipping, all the like hardware and stuff to actually like mount it to the roof maybe. I don't know. But yeah, looks like overall it's in pretty good shape. I don't see any too obvious damage. This thing, be nice if they put like a protective piece of plastic, or did they? No, they didn't. There's already like a couple little, you know, just imperfections in it. But anyway, I'm gonna read the directions real quick, see how it fits together, and then we'll test it on the roof. Okay, so the box is really just two pieces. They both just fit together, slides together, only really goes together one way. The key here is they give you some rubber pieces that we're basically gonna put screws into here that'll hold the two pieces of this frame together, and this rubber piece slides over top. That's actually one of the things I read about these like two-piece baskets, is that sometimes water can get in them, and then you get like, you know, water leaking out, and there's like rust and stuff that comes out. So it looks like they've tried to solve it by giving you these little rubber gaskety things that kind of seals the two together. If this box is not long enough, the reason it's two pieces is A, for shipping purposes, and B, there's like a 18 or 24-inch extension you can get. So if you have like a Suburban or something huge, you want to have like a huge roof box, you can get an extension piece for the middle, makes the basket bigger, everybody's happy. So we're just going to throw these screws in, 2 on each side, and then roll the rubber back down to cover it and seal it, and we should be good. All right, cool, so the roof box is together. You can see these rubbery things on the side. I gotta pull this one down a little bit to get it to sit a little bit flatter and happier. But these 2 screws on each side, the cage just basically slips into either side, and then the back of it has a little decal on it. The front side is actually where you're gonna mount the little air deflector thing. I'm gonna do that after. They say you can do it now. I'm gonna do it after I actually like put it on the roof and test it. So let's go ahead and set up the other camera and test fit it on the roof.
Let me give you some advice, bastard.
All right, so I set it up there. It's basically the exact width of the roof rails, which is what I measured it to be. I didn't just wing this, so that's good. This box basically, I think, is gonna be perfect for what I need it for. It's almost the same depth as the actual like curvature to the rails too. So the main idea is the bar here has to fit between these 2 rails the way the clamp fits on. So these are almost perfect. The box may shift back a tiny bit. If not, you're gonna have to adjust where you have these rails set, which is pretty easy. It's just one Allen key on top. But that's pretty close. I may slide it. No, I don't think I need to slide it up. I was saying I might slide it up just a tiny bit to get it a little bit more square, but that's pretty close to where I want it. All right, so I put 1 bracket on just to see how it works. The install is actually really easy. It comes with 4 of these brackets. Basically, you can see the clamp goes up and around the bars of the crossbars of the actual rack fit through these holes, and the crossbar of your car fits right through here. So I'll show you how to do it. But if you take a look here, this kind of rubbery plasticky piece sits on top of your crossbar, basket sits on top of it, and then this bottom brackety thing just has these 2 like thumb twist nut sort of things. So I gotta make sure it's centered real quick from like side to side, and then I'll show you how to put this on. All right, so bracket comes apart. These little screws just twist off. You don't have to take both off, you just have to take one completely off, and then the other one you can kind of swing into place. So this guy will eventually come off of here. Come on, there we go. All right, try not to kill your paint. This piece comes off. I'm gonna set it on the window so I don't scratch the paint. This piece fits basically under. See that? It'll snap into place. Cool. I'm using the side of the crossbar. I don't know if that's the most ideal position or not, but that's what I'm using. This thing looks centered. This top bracket drops right over top. It locks into place. There's 2 like little square nut things in there. Then this guy, slide him underneath, hooks on one side, drops in over here. I'm gonna just tighten this up for the sake of having it kind of even. Other nut goes on. Careful not to cross thread. And then you just tighten it down.
Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hedge.
Okay, I don't know if your roof rack is solid. Can you shake the whole car without it moving? All right, last step. Fit this cute little cover on here. They give you screws and little rubber washers. I feel like the goal is probably to get these started. Don't tighten them down until you're sure of their position. All right, dudes, there you have it. It's installed. Looks pretty good. I'll get some shots later and put them on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram if you want to see like kind of what it looks like out in the daylight, but fits the roof excellently. The hatch should go up fine. Definitely gives you more cargo space. It's not super deep, but you can throw, you know, a Christmas tree up there or luggage or whatever you want, and you should have no issues. The kind of see, I got it basically perfectly level. It doesn't stick out past the rails at all. The rails kind of get closer as they go back towards the back of the car, which is why it kind of looks like it's angled a little bit. But if you check this side, it's the same thing. So yeah, I'm really happy with the results for 120 bucks shipped basically, since it's Amazon Prime. It's hard to beat that. The rails, if you're curious, can fit much wider rails than the ones I have. So, you know, should fit your car perfectly, or should fit your car as good as it fits this one, as long as you don't have like crazy monster rails. So yeah, overall, very happy with the overall fit, finish, and look. Alrighty, that's the end of the install. It's on the car, looks great. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the little T-Rex logo on the fairing or not. I don't know, I think I put it over to the left too far, but anyway, it's on there for now. Again, it's the Rola 59504. Link in the description. I got mine on Amazon. I paid for it. Nobody sent me this to review. I wanted it and I bought it and I paid for it, so this is an honest review. Or an honest install / first opinions. Overall quality seems pretty good. I'm not in love with the little rubber thingies on the side that cover the gaps, but that's way better. They blend in better than having, you know, water get in there and then start to rust and drain rust on your roof, on your paint, all that stuff that you don't want. So I'm okay with the rubber. It just kind of looks like connection pieces from a distance anyway. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna love it once I start putting stuff in it. I gotta drive it to see if it rattles or anything. I don't think it should. Potentially could bring down fuel economy because it's another like semi-unaerodynamic thing on your roof. So I'll let you guys know about that. But anyway, let me know if you got any questions. If one of your questions is, will this fit my car? If it's a Forester, obviously it looks like it will. If it's something else, just go online, get the dimensions, the specifications of it, measure your roof and see how it'll fit. I don't know, I'm not an encyclopedia of SUV / car roofs. So anyway, they make different sizes. They make it like an extender thing for the middle if you want it for a big car. It's all good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys as usual. Stay tuned for the oil change coming probably this week sometime. And yeah, good seeing you. Love you guys. Bye-bye.